So this is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dope Living TV.
Yo, this is Tony Terry, and you're watching Dope Living TV.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver, and whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
What's up? We watching Dope Living TV. What you watching?
Yo, welcome to Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Let's see. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. Check us out. Come and see.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. We'll start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. And Steven, I gotta send you this. You need to understand and know the mantra. All right. Tonight we're gonna be talking about something really, really important. You think about it, maybe 5 years ago, most people would have heard the hantavirus, the word hantavirus, I should say, and kept scrolling. But after COVID, there was one headline about a deadly virus on a cruise ship, and when we hear that again, that's enough to make the entire internet collectively tighten its grip on reality. Now, when we hear stuff like the hantavirus, it sounds familiar. Every time we hear something about a quarantine, it sparks flashbacks of COVID 2020. Are we looking now at the beginning of another global scare? Are we watching a world permanently traumatized by what happened in 2020? We're gonna talk tonight, man. What's up, Steve?
Hey, how you doing, G?
Yeah,
man, that's that. And yeah, send me that because I really think I got it, but I want you to send it to me.
I'm gonna send it to you, man.
Because I think I got it though, but I ain't go.
Yeah, because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need it. Trust me, you're gonna need it.
I know I'm gonna need it, so.
But yeah, we're gonna break it down, man. We're gonna break down hantavirus, how it compares to COVID, why so-called experts say that this is different, and why people still aren't convinced. Whether it's, I'm sorry.
What's a direct?
A deer? I have no idea. That's the thing. It's like, do we trust when they say, "Oh, this isn't contagious"? It's not like COVID. I don't know what happened, Steve, but let me try to put you back on. I don't know what happened.
All right.
But it's the same, but it's different. Okay, I don't understand none of that when they say that. Okay, but people are freaking out, and people are not just nervous; they're really concerned because it's another virus.
Yeah.
What's going on, Gina?
What's happening, y'all?
Hey, Gina.
Hey.
So I don't know, man. It's like we're gonna discuss it tonight. We're gonna have a discussion about it because it's worth discussing. Because again, we're put in a situation where, do we protect ourselves this way? Do we get shots for it? Do we stay away from people? Do we shelter in? What do we do?
Don't go camping, and don't go up in high perimeters. I tell you that. That's just from the research I looked at.
Was it? Well, I don't know. I don't know how these people got it. I assumed it was off the cruise ship, but then somebody told me it was because they went to a landfill to bird watch. What?
And see,
I don't know how true that is.
They say it come from rodents.
Right.
And then they say it come from deer. That's why I asked Greg, what is a deer rat?
I don't know. We can look it up, but I have no idea. But I know as soon as it was said, hantavirus, people on a cruise ship. Now you remember the other one was a cruise ship too, all right? The COVID cruise ship. But then people start putting their little two and twos together, because it took us back to March 2020, and everybody said, well, hey man, now we're gonna get sheltered in again, we got to do this, we got to do that. But then somebody comes on and says, well, hey, you can't transfer people to people.
Yeah.
I mean, who do we believe though? I mean, it's a virus.
But you know what? It's hard to believe anything because of the way they handled COVID. We got lie after lie after lie. And then it's nothing to worry about. And then millions of people died.
Mm-hmm.
And then they turning around now and they telling us, oh, it's nothing to worry about. It's not a pandemic. It's not being spread.
But people
I
are
don't
dying.
believe any of that.
These people that caught it, they're dying. They are dying. There's one right now who's the only reason that they're still living because they're on an iron lung. You know what I mean? So, and health officials, they're monitoring these people, and they say that the big difference is that the hantavirus is harder to spread, and COVID spread quickly. But
I'm looking at these mice in a different way.
Man, completely different way.
So
Yes.
and just so everybody can be clear, you can get mice in the most beautiful home there is, okay, and the most filthiest home there is, okay. Mice don't have they gotta survey their territory first to see if they're gonna stay. All right, but mice are everywhere, all right. But they said it's through most of the hantavirus infections happen through rodent urine droppings, saliva-contaminated dust particles, not human contact.
But that's the same thing that Gene Hackman's wife died from.
I thought they got killed.
That's the same. No, she died from hantavirus. She died from the same thing. He didn't. He had onset of Alzheimer's. He didn't even know that she was deceased. They said he probably didn't know. But she died from the virus. So somebody had already died from that even long before this cruise ship thing.
But how do we, you know, and again, I don't know if it would have been any difference in Obama's presidency or Biden's presidency. Who do we trust? How do we know? I mean, what do we do? Because now I heard that the hantavirus, there's a case in Illinois.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, it's one in Illinois. One case in Illinois. It's getting kind of close to
home. Who is
home.
it? Because I don't want to go near him.
His name is Roger. Okay, his name is Roger Johnson. I don't know who it is.
I need to know who it is.
I don't know exactly who it is, but they have a case there, and I don't know. Is this an outbreak though? Can we call this an outbreak because it was more than one person?
Well, they're not going to say that because they don't want people to panic, and that's why they don't. That's why the coronavirus spread the way that it did so quickly and killed so many people because they didn't want the public to panic. And I know they're going to do the same thing with this. They don't want people to panic, so they're going to keep it as, you know, as though it's nothing to worry about. You're not going to catch it. I think some people caught it on the plane that some of the contagious people were on.
Yeah. So
how can you tell me not to worry?
And that's the thing. And here's the other thing, because I did a little research. Okay, I wish we had a doctor on here. Maybe when we get a doctor, we'll be able to revisit this conversation. But they said that the hantavirus is harder to catch and spread, but it's deadlier than COVID.
Yeah, those people, 3 of those people died right away.
So I'm like, okay, this is, and so, but then you tell us don't worry about it.
And there's mice everywhere.
Well, like Steven said, I guess it's a specific mouse, but
I just seen where it was talking about a deer mouse. That's why I asked you, do y'all know what a deer rat is?
Man, well, I got deer out here where I live.
Deer rats.
I got deer. I don't know about the rats, but I know it's deer. So if they follow the deer, then they might be out here.
They say that's the name of the rat. It's called a deer rat.
Man, I want to go back to the days where we could drink water out of a water hose. Don't worry about it. We could pick little blueberries off of the tree, you know, cherries off of a tree, pears. Right. I want to go back to them days, man, where nobody cared about too much of worrying about all of this mess. All right, we didn't have all of this stuff, and if we did, I mean, okay, we took a shot, put some red little, what is that, Mercure column on us, and we was done. We were good. You know, we farted out. You know, it's like, oh, my stomach hurts, my chest really hurt. I feel better. Whew, it was just gas. I mean, those are the days, man. But you know, the story gets scary and scary because again, this is more deadly than COVID. It's more deadly than COVID.
COVID was very deadly. It killed millions of people. But how?
A lot of friends.
I'm. The thing that got me is, I don't hear people dying like that from COVID anymore. Like, what happened? Like, people were dying every day from COVID.
Exactly. All right, and you know, you gotta. That's a huge point, and I wish I could expand on it because they were dying left and right, but for a long streak of time. Okay, then it just all of a sudden started going down. It started dissipating. You know.
Yeah.
Red, please look this up on y'all computer or phone. This is the ugliest little thing I ever seen in my life.
Are they in the U.S.?
I've just
look up.
You know, sometimes the deer rodent, the deer rat.
Oh my God, this is the ugliest little thing.
Everybody, if you get a chance, go check out Ruben Malone. He's on there with Justice on Demand. He's got interesting story, very great story. Just stop by to say, hey, appreciate you, Ruben. Most definitely.
That don't even look like a rat.
That don't, man, that's the ugliest little thing.
Put it up
I've
there.
never seen nothing like that.
You see them deer legs on it?
What the hell is that?
Exactly. What the hell?
That ain't no rat.
I don't think these are in
that's
the
what
US.
it's called. I'm looking right here at them.
I don't think they're in the US.
That's not AI?
Deer mice are commonly small North American rodents, 5 to 8 inches long with bicolored tails.
Yeah, I don't think those are over here.
I'm trying to see. I ain't see nothing where it said they're in the US.
They said that they thought they were extinct.
Oh yeah, they in the US.
So think about this, y'all.
Wow.
They say that this hantavirus is harder to catch, but it's way nastier if you do catch it. Okay, which, you know, for me it's a mind game. You know, people hear less contagious and they relax. Okay, but again, this is maybe less contagious, but it has a higher mortality rate. It's more fatal than COVID. Close quarters, man. You share ventilation, constant contact, all of that stuff, man. It's that's what the travel. That's how these people. And to Gina's point too, they may not have caught it that way, but you know, I guess, are we now going to have to just say forget people? Because we're living in a world right now, man. We don't know what's going on. Do we stop dealing with people?
Yeah, I can't watch this. I can't look at these things.
Oh, I stopped looking at them a minute ago. No, I can't look at that.
Look at y'all. I didn't even look.
I just cooked dinner. You trying to look at that?
Yeah. Wow. I don't like them anyway. I don't like any type.
I don't like no rats.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even the ones I went to school with.
So let me ask y'all something. So when y'all hear the word virus and then they throw cruise ship right behind it, does that make you a little bit more wary?
No, because I ain't never been on a cruise and probably wouldn't go in anyway.
Yeah, I don't cruise either. To me, it's a germ box to me anyway.
But I'm just saying, when you hear on the news, you know, virus and cruise ship, even though you're not going on a cruise anyway, because I used to go on cruises a lot, but I don't do it anymore. I haven't done it in a while, I should say. But when you hear them together, man, it's like, okay, That's how COVID got over here on a cruise ship. You know, had a nice little cabin. Came over, you know, they was being fed, but came over here and got. I don't know. Is there? What do we do? You know, I think that's the overall conversation tonight. What do we do now that this hantavirus? What's next? Is there going to be another virus where you sneeze and you sneeze out your whole brain, and then whatever comes out on there, it's a virus because it's contagious? What's going to happen? Do we trust our public health officials?
I don't. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Well, when the roaches bring a virus, it's gonna be hectic.
Stop it.
When the roaches bring a virus, oh my God, they really gonna be running in.
You said roaches?
Yeah, roaches bring a virus.
Man. You know what? Fleas, dogs coming up, go out on the street.
They just gonna be starting getting insurance. Then they gonna be buying life insurance because they know they can't get rid of them roaches.
Hey, but that's gonna raise the organ rates up too, and you know, might be a good job to have if that happens.
Hey, I have to get a franchise then.
Man, it's a story. But now, anytime we hear anything about a medical issue or not a medical issue, but a disease or something like that, now it's a medical problem. Now it's a medical story. We got to start trusting these doctors to tell us anything because we don't know what the doctors know. I mean, we're living in a time where we don't know what's going on.
It's man-made.
I'm not going to be afraid. I can't be afraid to go outside. I can't be afraid to go to the store. You know, we got to, again, and this goes to philosophical. We got to trust God, you know, and know that He's not going to let us suffer too long.
Hey, Bobby.
You know, this is
hey, Bobby.
It's different. What's up, Bobby? Bobby, what do you
I want to ask you a question. Now, y'all remember back in the day how they used to showed us in different movies where they had the government using animals to test all type of viruses and different things?
Yeah.
Just make you think about that, and it make you think this is something that they didn't invent it. Did they put into one of them rodents and put back out there to the world? You know, one of their creations.
So if they do that again, somebody, it's funny you say that because I was talking to somebody today, and they said, man, if they got to test somebody, let them test all the prisoners. That's not right. That's not right. I mean, what do you think? Should the prisoners become guinea pigs?
Do presidents become guinea pigs?
Prisoners.
Prisoners. Oh.
Yes. Yeah. I think you take everybody whose first name is Robert.
I heard a bit of background.
We take everybody.
He said he totally agreeing.
Yeah, I heard with authority too.
But Robert, that's not fair though, man. They're human too.
It depends on what level of, you know, criminal act they did, I guess.
I thought we were gonna hear Robert again. Where you go?
Oh, he left the room.
He dropped the mic on that.
You know, every time Robert chime in, which now it's been about a year ago, but every time Robert chime in, he got something to say, man, and I really want him to be.
He'll be back in a minute.
But yeah, man, that's strange. So
is your question? Should they test things like the hantavirus on prisoners? Is that what you're asking?
I'm saying if we're trying to look for a cure for the hantavirus, do we use prisoners?
Use the rat that you put it in.
Use
the rat. Come across them anyway. But
it's a rat virus.
They're human too. I mean, and like Steve said though, depending upon the severity of their crime, what they're in for, you know, if they're killing folks, well, hey man, look, you first in line, okay? If you raping kids and doing this, you're first in line. I mean, but the humanity part is.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, they're. Oh, that's terrible.
The punishment is prison.
Yeah, and
Some
they're going to
crimes are
get
worse.
their due justice. I think they're going to get their due. Think about if
Some crimes
look
are
at all the
worse.
innocent people that go to prison. What if an innocent person, they use them as a guinea pig, and then they're found to be innocent? They can't reverse that. If the justice system, it's too poorly managed to me to say prisoners should be treated this way, or injected with this, that, the other, because it's so unfair. There's too many innocent people locked up because of racism or things like that. So I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, he didn't say giving it to him. He said testing the cure out on him.
I know what he's saying, but testing the cure. But that's the thing. They're testing it. So you don't know what the outcome is going to be. You don't know if it's going to kill them. You don't know if it's going to, have what the side effects are. Don't test stuff on me.
Yeah, but
are you an organ donor?
I am now. I didn't used to be. Up until maybe 10 years ago, I started signing to be an organ donor. But prior to that, no, I was like, nah, y'all gonna kill me so y'all can get my organs.
Steve, are you an organ donor?
But now, I am an organ donor now.
Steve, are you an organ donor?
Oh, they don't even want mine already too beat up.
So you're not an organ donor?
No, I'm an organ donor. Though, yeah.
I was getting ready to say there could be some things they could use. Your eyes, they take more than organs. They will take your eyes and use it. Hey, if I could give somebody else life, I mean, when I was young, I just didn't want to do it because I felt like doctors aren't right, and they'll kill you just to get that good organ out you so they can make some money.
I'm not donating a kidney now, and I'm not going to donate when I'm dead.
Sorry. So you're not an organ donor?
No, I'm not. Other bank says a man just won over $100 million for inhumane treatment. I'm assuming you mean a man in prison. I can't. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it, okay, but I don't like being cut now. I don't like going in surgery now. I mean, if I'm dead and you cut me, you don't know that, man. I might have that little twitch at the end. And you trying to cut me, and I'll be like, hold on.
Yeah, that's how I felt at one point, but now I'm like, well, if I'm gone, I'm not gonna know anyway. And if I flatline and I'm not really dead, then God said you need to die. It's your time to go.
Ooh, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live. I didn't say it. She said it. This one right here.
I'm telling you, I got it, but I'm still waiting you to send it.
Say it, Steve. Say it.
No, because I don't want you to get to laughing at me.
The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates.
It's affiliates.
I'm gonna say it too, Stephen. Then it's your turn, okay?
No. The views of this. The views of this Dope Living.
No, you already messed up.
The views that are expressed.
Okay, the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV show are not even.
No.
Send it to me.
No, we're gonna do this now, okay? I mean, yeah, we talking about hantavirus and all of that stuff, okay? But we gotta get the house right first, y'all, okay? The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live. Go ahead.
Let him say that part.
No, go on. Finish
no.
The views that are expressed on this
Dope Living TV Live. Expressed on this Dope TV Live.
Wrong.
Dope Living TV Live.
Dope Living TV Live.
I say that again.
The views that are expressed on this Dope TV Living Live. Oh, come on, man. Y'all, Dope TV. Stop. Send it to
Dope
me, man.
Living TV Live. It's the name. Dope Living TV Live. You said Dope TV Living.
Dope Living TV Live. The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views. Are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or their affiliate.
And if you don't like it, get your own damn show. But you don't have to know that part.
I'm getting it. I'm practicing every day, man. I'm practicing.
You don't have to know that part.
He said I'm practicing every day.
Every day I say it. I've been here saying it to myself, like, yeah, I got to get it right.
Nah, I mean, we do that as a disclaimer.
Natalie, stop laughing at me.
There's a lot of stuff that we say on here, man. There's a lot of stuff that we say on DopelivenTV Live. We mean it, but we don't want everybody as a whole to be affected by what I say, I guess.
No, me too. No, definitely me too. So I really need to know how to say it.
Because we got other things. We got other things that are going on outside of here, okay? And I got to thank you, Gina. Gina yesterday saved actually an endorsement meeting, okay? We got on here yesterday, and we had the wonderful Natalie.
Shayna?
I'm sorry. Yeah, I did say Natalie, didn't I? Shayna Jenkins on, okay? Telling us all about her journey and her new business, which I think is gonna go wild, okay? But
oh yes,
I held up a bottle of V8. I said, because I was telling her, I said, hey, Shayna, is there any moment in your journey where you had a V8 moment? And she, and this is where my reputation precedes me. She was like, well, Greg, I don't know if I should answer that, blah, 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 okay? But Gina said, you know what? I think what he's saying is there any moment where you could have said, well, hey, I could have had a V8, Save the conversation, okay? Had people watching, and they actually laughed. Right when I talked to them, they actually laughed. They were like, man, they said, that was funny. That's some of the funniest television I heard in a long time. And I'm like, I was panicking, bro. I was trying to represent y'all. She was taking it out of she made it bad, and Gina saved it. So I said, remember that stuff when y'all deliberating on this Kizash. Make sure that y'all understand.
No, I don't think she was. She was a little confused with the question, and that was one of my favorite commercials growing up. I should have had a V8. And there's times when I get up in the morning and things are going left, and I say I should have had a V8. And so I knew what the meaning of that meant because, and she's new school, so it didn't connect with her. It connected with me because I grew up with that very commercial. I should have had a V8. People walking sideways. I should have had a V8. And so that's why I understood the question. Whereas she didn't know what you were talking about. She never heard the commercial. She never saw it. And so she didn't put the two and two together.
But sometimes you assume things, and sometimes you're wrong. And I assumed that everybody had heard that before. But the way that, and I'm not going to tell too much, okay? But the way that I'm thinking is that we can transform the way that they did it back in the day, as far as that whole mantra of, I could have had a V8. They hit their head. I could have had a V8. Okay, man. 2026, bring it up to 2026. There's a lot of whole different things where you could use a V8 moment. Okay, believe me. So yeah, I'm working. All right, that's some of the house business that we just gave it to y'all, but we tell y'all everything. Okay, never ever tell everybody your business. But see, we're out here. We're in the public, so a lot of people are going to assume a lot of things that we do, and they're going to be wrong. Just like a lot of people are wrong about this virus thing, okay? I'm not staying in the house. Getting back to the virus. I'm not staying in the house. I'm going to go out there because they said, and the question might be asked, who is they? All right? We always say that too. Man, they said it was going to rain today. They said this. They said that. Who is they? But anyway, they said that it's not contagious. But, Gina, Steve, what if it is? We sit up here because they told us it's not contagious, but next thing you know, somebody sees Hachu, and next thing you know, hantavirus. You on ABC News because you caught it from a source.
Well, I'm staying away from all mice. I don't care if they look like deer or not. That's all I'm saying. I'm staying away from all of them.
We kill mice. We kill mice cruelly.
All of them.
We put that trap up, and that little trap go, and their little neck be like.
Oh, please don't talk about it, y'all. Don't do that, because I'm gonna have to log off. Don't do that. don't give me any visuals. I cannot.
I hear you.
I would not watch a movie with a mouse in it. My kids grew up; they could not have toy mice.
You didn't like
no hamsters, nothing. I did not watch that movie. Never in my life, and I would never watch it. Never.
You don't like Mickey Mouse?
Mm-mm.
You don't like Mickey Mouse?
Oh,
Didn't y'all go to
not
Disney
a real
World?
mouse. That is not a real mouse. Stop it. Just because you got round ears, Greg got round ears. He not a Robert over here said he a rat fink.
Ratatouille.
My ears ain't round.
Oh gosh.
Robert.
Oh.
He's back in the room.
You can't trust anybody with the name Robert. Nobody. You can't trust nobody with the name Robert. Lewis said,
"Oh gosh."
Just remember Trump's first term, and here we go again. Yeah, I think this
yes,
time,
that's how I feel too.
Instead of using bleach, Lewis, he gonna tell us to use fabric softener because it's not as potent as COVID. He gonna say, yeah, you just take a whole gallon of fabric softener, it'll go away. That was the stupidest shit I heard in my life. This dude said, I know, I got one. He said, drink bleach.
No, yeah, he was saying some kind of way inject bleach in people.
And y'all still voted for him. Wow. This dude. Y'all still support him. There are people right now, you know, that I hope by now you guys have heard that little blurb where he said, I don't care about Americans' financial situation. I just care about getting rid of this. I just care getting rid of this.
Don't do that again.
Nuclear. This nuclear stuff.
Oh god.
But if you can still trust this guy, that's on y'all, right? But right now we do have a crisis, right? There is the.
I don't know how we can have confidence. Didn't they rip the CDC apart? Like, didn't they dismantle it?
They took it down to a few people. Why would you take the CDC down to a few people? We need man.
And it's the few people are the ones who follow MAGA.
Right. And everybody, you know, I listen to, because YouTube is full of all of these hearings and all of this stuff. Okay. First of all, let me say, and I'm not political at all, you guys, but Robert Kennedy is an idiot. This dude is an idiot.
He don't even have a doctor's degree.
Why? I mean, is it because he's
He has nothing but a name.
Is it? But that's what I'm saying. Is that why?
It's not because he's a Kennedy. It's because he follows what Trump. He follows MAGA.
Okay, but what? But that doesn't qualify you.
But the name.
Well,
the name and
come on now. It doesn't qualify. What are the qualifications to agree with what Trump is doing and saying and follow along with it?
Well, you see how well that worked for Pam Bondi and that other chick.
Yeah, well, he got somebody else in her place.
Cash Patel on his way out too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, these are people that were strong, diehard. Marjorie Taylor Greene got out before she got fired. Okay, she saw the light. You know, like I said, look, the man is our president. I was telling everybody, hey, look, man, the election's over. It happened. So we got to support him and see what's coming up, okay? But you can't you can't support stupid. You know, I'm not saying he's stupid, but the actions that he's taking us through as stupid. There's no way in the world we should be paying $6 for gas, $6 a gallon for gas. There's no world.
I just said it has to be we got to think of a name for this gas thing because I'm having gas trauma.
There's going to be people
having gas trauma.
There's going to be people, Gina, that literally can't get to work because of this. You know,
I'm having gas trauma.
She said
$30 a day, sometimes twice a day.
So now the people that fill up their tanks, normally to fill up their tanks, how long are you going to wait to put some more gas in your car? And when will your car ever see the F again? That will the knob go up to the F again? You know. But Byron says, keep this in mind: an ex-heroin addict is in charge of Health and Human Services. Yeah, yeah. It's a lot of stuff.
Oh, is that why he?
Oh, that is so
But I
funny.
tell y'all, even think about me. I don't drive. Do you know how much them prices of them Ubers and them Lyfts then went up?
Wow, have they? That's interesting.
Man,
That's interesting.
man, they used to cost me like a $9 ride. You on that? It's 22.
You know what? You know what's going to be interesting, and I know we deviated from the conversation, but there's not too much we can say about hantavirus. We said enough about that. But what's going to be interesting is this: Trump is in China now, right? Japan, China, whichever he's in, and those are people. That country gets 70% of their oil from Iran. Okay, and so Trump, even though he says he's going out there a bit, he took Elon Musk and some other dude out there. Why? I don't understand. You know, aren't we as Americans supposed to know what's going on? But I digress. So we get to he's out there, and you know he's going to talk about this and try, but he's not going to be able to get because he's telling everybody that the war in Iran is essentially over. We've controlled them. We've done this. We've done that. Okay, and it's not. Iran says no. We're not coming to a conclusion. We haven't got what we want. You're not going to get what you want. You know, so China and the president got this summit going on, and you know, of course, it's going to come up about the war, and he's probably going to expect China to help him, and they're not. They're not going to jeopardize their oil.
Not at all.
They're not going to jeopardize that. Natalie said, "My son drives an hour to and from work. That gas is eating up his paycheck." Natalie, tell your son to go to work, have blankets and everything in the car, and just stay there until the end of the week. And then he can come home. Just one way there, one way back. You got to start being creative now. And he's, you know, if you ain't got no electric lawnmower, you're in trouble too, man. Especially you got that lawn care business, that lawn business. Ooh, boy, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Price is gonna go up on that too. It's just we're in a state where we just don't. It's uncertain. We're in a state of uncertainty, and if you haven't, I mean, I've done well, but I'm scared. I'm afraid. You know what's going to happen? Is something going? They're already trying to take away voting rights now in certain states from black people.
They already did it. The Supreme Court already did it.
Why would the Supreme Court, who is in charge of maintaining our constitutional rights, maintaining equality, why would they do that? Well, the question, I mean, it's not in Trump. You know, this cult that he has following him and the views that are expressed on this DopelivenTV, blah, 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 blah. All right, this cult that's following him, at what point are they going to understand that this isn't right? It's affecting them too, but they're sugarcoating it. You know what I'm saying? They're acting like they don't care, but they're going to start doing some. They're going to start turning and things will get better. They're going to start turning. Mark my words. This apple juice is great, man. I disguised it in a cherry splash container, but it's pretty good. Woo! But we all got individual things going on. How do you think this stuff is going to affect us?
It's definitely going to affect us in one way or another, whether it be, I mean, I could see a lot of people not cruising because of it.
So there goes that faction. They're gonna be lost. Go ahead.
I can see people maybe not going to camping areas because that's where the deer mice are.
Deer mice. So no more camping. We'll close all of them down. That
no more Gatlinburg and places like that. So,
air flights.
And then I could see some people probably masking up again.
Oh yeah, I've seen that already. You go to the casinos right now, they're masking up. You know, and in there, I don't blame them though, because some of them, man, their breath smell like horse ankles, man. It's like it's terrible. Keep your mask on, lady. Take a mask off. She look like Alfred E. Newman from the Mad magazine, man. I'm like, no, put your stuff back on, baby. You're good. But the airline industry is going to be hurting.
Yeah.
Well, we already saw that. We have not that I like Spirit at all, but you know, I got family members who love flying Spirit.
They gone.
They gone.
I know people that used to love flying Spirit too, but hey, like y'all say, it's gone. So
they gone.
But you saw what Luke said. You saw what Luke said, right? Uncle Luke said we all need to come together, all the black people, and buy Spirit. He said, "Cause we don't. That's one thing we don't own. Do we own any assets?" He said, "Black
I don't
people
want that old raggedy airline."
Hold on, Gina. Hold on. There's a 29-year-old man. I forget where he's at.
Yep.
He's trying to get an initiative to buy it. Now, if he bought it, I think that's a great thing. We gotta support it.
That's the same thing happened with the black guy who bought Red Lobster. Right as they were going through bankruptcy, he purchased it, and he's bringing them back to life.
Yeah, we got to support him. Byron said the leader of the Alabama House is calling for the end of the 14th Amendment, which essentially could bring slavery back. Man, we ain't them same people.
It's slavery.
But we're not the same people. That's not a good thing. Who's gonna get out there and get hosed down? Beat.
We ain't the same people.
That ain't gonna go like that.
No,
who's gonna do that?
I don't care if you put it into law.
They took us back way before they got out there fighting and protesting. But I just have to say this: I just was really disappointed in the fact that only 16% of the citizens here voted. Only 16%. And I thought that was just embarrassing to me. 84% of the citizens didn't feel it was important enough to go to the polls, but they want to complain. How are you complaining?
They're going to complain, Gina, but on the other side of that, but we've been knocked senseless, basically. Okay, with this administration right now, and we still got 2 more years. Man. Hopefully something will happen in November that'll change all of that. But
a lot of stuff has happened, but you have to do the things that you can do. You have to control the things that you can control, and voting is one of those. And
they're gonna be ass hurt when they try to take voting away from all black people.
Exactly.
Gonna be ass hurt. And I'm like, what can you do?
We don't have any representation in Congress. We don't have any representation in our districts. There's no representation for black and brown people.
When did they start saying that though? Black and brown people? Because they noticed everybody wasn't Yaphet Kotto, right?
The views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. I'm an affiliate.
But think about it, black and brown people saying that now. They didn't say that before. They weren't saying it like that. They were just
because that covers everybody. If you say African Americans, that's just covering one race. Black and brown people cover everybody. Asians.
What covers
African Americans? Mexicans.
Black, brown, and beige.
Black, brown, and beige. Look, man, we represent all of that right now. Okay?
Black, brown, and beige.
My black ass, Gina's brown ass, and your beige ass. We represent it all right here. So if you guys ever think about the whole thing of color on the United States, and when we talk about black, look at us. Just take a picture right now, freeze frame all of us right now. We got black, brown, and beige on this. So look, do it. Now I heard also, anybody want to go in with me, that they put something up for the what is that place? The Diamond Center in Gary.
I thought I seen something about that, but I didn't get to read it. What did it say?
So it's like $4.25 a square foot. So I don't know how much that is, but anybody want to go in with me?
Yeah, put my
No,
DM.
what you gonna do with it?
I don't know. I just saw the thing today.
How many square feet?
Right.
I don't know.
I mean, it sounds real low if you just mention it like that. But how many square feet is it?
I could be wrong.
I think that's a large building.
The Diamond Center? I rented it. I rented it one time a long time ago. And I rented it for $1,500, so I can imagine what they probably rent it for now. But we could bring back the price. We could bring it in. We could open it up for a multi-purpose area. You know, it'll do numbers in the summer when the Railcats are coming.
Railcats.
I know everybody, y'all. We all subject.
I think the repair would outweigh that $4.25 per square feet.
It's probably more than $4, but it needs repair.
Yeah,
I thought it was connected to the Railcat.
To the restaurant,
No.
yeah, it is. And
It's
that
not.
Benedict,
Diamond
all that
Center?
was connected.
Where's
All
the
that
Diamond Center at? Ain't it connected to the Railcat?
It was connected
No.
to Bennigan's.
No,
You can
it's
get-
not. It
No?
sits on the corner by itself. It's right behind the city hall. On that corner,
No.
it sits.
No,
It's about the Diamond
No,
Center.
it's the parking lot to the baseball field. No,
it's connected to it's
it's
where the
connected
parking
to the
lot is.
baseball field. You talking Hudson Campbell?
Yeah, you talking Hudson Campbell?
We talking about where they had
Oh,
first
is that-
Friday.
Greg, is that where that restaurant
Yeah.
that had the turkey tips?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, over there.
What happened
Right.
to them? Those turkey tips was fire.
I don't know, but oh boy, if you're listening, okay, he got a little funny acting anyway, man. He started acting a little funny anyway, so.
Mhm.
I'm cool with you, Pastor, but you know your turkey tips, you took them away, whatever, man, because they were good. They were good.
They were good.
Bobby
don't
said
know
a few
what
more
happened.
details. I'm interested. Okay, Bobby, it's gonna cost. I'm not saying that you don't have the money.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna
So,
cost.
but nothing lasts there. It was a Bennigan's there. He was there. It nothing. I don't know why nothing lasts. What's going on? Because I
Gina-
would think. Well, I mean, you would have to look at out of season. What do they do when the season is over? When baseball
Exactly.
season is over.
But I think seriously,
That's probably what killed them right there.
I honestly think that I could do something and keep it continued. Like I said, I'm thinking of a city winery type thing. The place across from the Railcats Stadium, the Art House, would be perfect. But nobody's putting anything up and saying anything about that, so I let that alone. But this piques my interest. The Diamond Center. If we had a city winery type, if anybody's gone to the city winery, y'all tell me that you would not want to go to a city winery, have some wine, food, and entertainment. I can bring entertainment. I can bring entertainers. If me and Steve hook up and start making these calls, and we'll be bringing people. They may not be A1 entertainers right off the bat, okay? But
Just like the hantavirus and the CDC, I don't put my faith in these people here supporting.
Yeah, I get that, okay? But bringing somebody back like K. John, the dude that made the Ocean song, T.L. Williams, Get More Money Than You, bringing some people to come and perform on a nightly basis. Comedians, Steve, you can head that up. Comedians coming through. We do a one-night stand on a Friday or something. Well, not on Friday, because Friday we have entertainers. Friday, Saturday. Jazz. We could do some things. We could make some things happen. Eddie, if you're listening, man, come through. Maybe the city want to go in with me. All right, we could do some things. All right, but I'm not doing it by myself. Somebody else gonna have to foot the bill. Not foot the bill, but take a risk as well. Because I ain't
Count me out.
Count you out. No, you never out. If I'm in, y'all in. But but I need somebody. Big Pooch, where you at, bro? I can't
believe that he ain't threw it out there.
Well, he was the one talking about the place across the art house with me.
Okay.
And it just never came to pass because we didn't get the information we needed from the city. We ain't stopped though. But yeah, Big Pooch, he'll probably do it if I asked him to. Most definitely. I'm not giving his real name out there, y'all. So y'all want to know who Big Pooch is? Ask Big Pooch what his real name is. But anyway, man, we talked about the hantavirus. We said our piece on the hantavirus, and we just wanted everybody to know, man, that hey, you have to decide what you're going to do if this scares you. You know, we could have all kind of shows and all kind of experts saying, okay, well, this is what you need to do. That's what you need to do. But at the end of the day, it's you that need to be protected. You that need to decide what you're going to do for yourself and your family. We can't tell you what to do. We can only suggest. You know, as we give these disclaimers for us, you know, give yourself a disclaimer as well. You have to decide and make sure that you and your family are safe. Period. You know, that's gonna make my workouts a little messed up too if people start acting funny. Now I wipe off every time I get done doing everything, okay? But I've seen a lot of people that just get off of the machine and they don't wipe off. You know, not at all. I'm not laying on nobody.
That's one of the places where the majority of the germs are spread.
I ain't getting nobody's hunter or no virus, so I'm wiping off everything. I'm spraying down, and it's thing. We just got to be more careful about everything, and we don't have to really change our lifestyle. Just be careful. Play that song, Gina. Go ahead and play that song. See, Gina's still busy. She's still real. But I got to tell y'all, man, look, and I'm going to mention this again. Purvis, I hope you do go to this restaurant again. All right. Do they watch the show?
Probably not because they're working.
Okay. So I'm going to say this. Gina came in there and the marketing that she does for this place, man, is ridiculous. All right. And if anybody doesn't believe in marketing, just benchmark what Gina's done. Because Mother's Day, they had to open up the other side. Okay. And everybody was comfortable and everybody was fed. And everybody was actually one guy came up to me and was like talking for a second. He said, well, Greg, I don't mean to cut you off, man, but I got to get me some more of this shrimp and grits. All right. And he said this was the best shrimp and grits he ever had. Period.
Oh my gosh. I don't eat shrimp, but I ate them grits up out of there and they were fire.
So Gina, what's their secret? We gotta have them on the show. Talk about their journey because it has to have been a journey to number one, go back into a place that where the previous owner had much success there. How do you go to the same place and do better? You know what I mean? And if you're watching, I'm not knocking the other place, the other establishment. I'm just saying I've been to both, and this one is doing tremendous numbers. And I think the answer, Gina, would be that they're into the community a little bit more, not just for the facade, but playing cards. Come on, playing.
Stepping. We have a round table there. They invite the public in all the time. They have a seniors meet there twice a week. Then they have a few of the reunion. Roosevelt had their reunion there.
What gets me though, Gina, it's not about the city. It's not about trying to bring a celebrity in. It's not about trying to do all of that stuff because the celebrities will come and they will go. Okay, but the people, they'll return. They'll keep coming through. Okay, what's up, D Starks? The D Starks show, man. Y'all make sure y'all check it out. Okay, another great show. Just check them out. Justice on Demand should be on right now. Check out all of these people. We support everyone, y'all. But yeah, Gina, that's you doing some tremendous work. And if anybody don't believe in marketing, again, if they don't believe in marketing, marketing works. Marketing works.
You gotta market. But this is one thing I always say, though, even with marketing, that's what I went to school for. But people think that they can go on social media and that's it, and market
That
on
ain't
social
it.
media. And marketing is more than just getting on social media doing things.
You gotta make
You
calls. You
have to
gotta
work
get
really
out
hard.
there. Yeah.
You have to work really hard at it. And it's not something you could just sit back and do on your phone.
And you gotta research. You gotta do your research. You gotta know your people. And research is not always looking on the internet and find. Research is talking to people. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Okay, you maximize your profits if you got food at a restaurant that people are going to eat and return. Look, I came back because I love the pork chops. I came back the second day, got the same thing.
That's when you know it's good. When you come,
oh man,
that's what I'm. That's what
But
I like to
think
hear.
about it. Think about on Wednesdays, they offer 50% off for seniors. And then their senior age, I never consider myself a senior at age 55, but 55 and older, you can go in there and get a meal for $7. Where can you do that at? A full meal, a soul food meal.
I didn't know that.
I'm talking about cornbread, full course meal.
But that's the thing that they do. They know people. They know people, and of course, you know people. I mean, you've been around people, even with the Dope Living Show. You be around and you talk to a lot of people. They know people, and I think having the relationship roundtable live sessions there with the people is going to be a great thing. It's going to be a really great thing. So, I mean, man, look, again, kudos to you, Gina. I was so thoroughly impressed Sunday. I was like, wow, look at this. Everybody here. Cars lined up down the block.
Oh my gosh. Did you hear the one guy that came in that said he didn't come in to get the buffet or order any food? He said he was riding up the street and he saw all the cars and he came in to see what was going on.
Somebody having fun and there's some juking. That's the reason to stop.
That creates word of mouth as well, okay? Especially when he comes in cold calling. Remember the young. There was one, and then we got to get out of here. There was a. I hate using color, but there was a Caucasian lady that came in the first day we did the relationship roundtable. She didn't know what was going on either, and there wasn't a lot of cars out there. But she thought we were doing karaoke because she sang. She sang, okay. But then Gina sat down with her. Had that woman crying, okay, talking to her. Come to find out she had a lot of things going on in her life, and she wanted to stay for the relationship roundtable.
Yeah, she did. She came in there to get something to eat, and she stayed for the relationship roundtable.
Yeah, it was good, man. So y'all check out the relationship roundtable. It's coming up in 3 weeks at the DNK. All right. Definitely, and then 2 weeks from now at the loft, we'll put the thing up. We'll put the flyer up tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, and with the hantavirus, man, just be careful. Be careful. Tomorrow, man, we have Rachel L. Gary, CEO. She's going to tell us about some hantavirus stuff too. I would imagine she's going to throw that in there too. Be a CEO and still have hantavirus. So you'll be a CEO with all of this going on. All of that.
Don't speak on that.
Yeah, tomorrow I'll be doing a show like that. Welcome to this show. No,
the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates or me or Steve.
That ain't right.
Thank you, Gina. Thank you.
On that note, man, Steve, what you got, bro?
Hey, everybody. Hey. Stay clear of the hunters and the virus. So, but no, it was a great show. Everybody, hey, make everything you do every day intentional. God is love and love is God. Check out my new article in the May edition of Melanin and Marriage.
I haven't gotten around to reading mine just yet.
What you got, Gina?
Listen, don't let things out here in life scare you. Be careful, of course, but don't be afraid to live because of what's going on around you. It's important to keep, you know, a mindset of being careful. I mean, in anything, whether it's the hantavirus or it's predators or whatever it may be, just be, you know, conscious of your surroundings, be extra careful, wash your hands, take a bath, brush your teeth, and all those things. But just don't let life scare you into being afraid to go out.
Right. Yeah. You know, the other day my mama called me ugly. And then my brother, we had a conversation. He was like, you know, Greg, as we get older, everybody, you know, we're not the same person that we were, so we're all getting uglier. And I'm like,
oh wow.
You getting ugly, bro. You getting ugly. I still got mine. But my mom just straight up said, she sat up and she was like, look in the mirror, you ugly. I'm like, okay, I look just like you. So if I'm ugly, you ugly. But nah, you know, I said that just to say, you know, going through this dementia journey with my mom, it's a blessing, but it's a struggle, man. Sometimes she say the wrong things at the wrong time, but we have to take it. We got to take it because she knows not what she's doing. Okay. And it's a blessing to see her, not necessarily struggle through this, but to see how strong she is going through this. So, you know, shout out to my moms.
Shout out.
You know, love you, mom. And shout out to all the moms out there. Gina, you too.
Thank you.
And with the hantavirus, man, again, like Gina said, man, just do you. Understand what's out there. Get your knowledge about the disease. And just take care of you and yours. Make sure you know what you're doing. How many of you guys got the COVID shot?
Oh,
did it really help? I mean, did it really save your life?
I didn't get no COVID shot.
I'm just saying, did it really?
I wish I hadn't.
I did too. Gina, me too. We did because
I got really sick behind it. Really, really sick behind it.
My son and his mom caught COVID. They did. Okay, George said he couldn't taste anything, but it was over just like that. You know what I'm saying? Then his mom got really scared and said, "Well, we all gonna get a shot." I'm like, "What do you mean we? I don't live with you." And she was like, "Well, that's the only way Jordan gonna do it if you do it, and I want Jordan to do it." And I'm like, you know, we don't have to go with the okie doke. You know, they set up all of this stuff. Anyway, that's another story. Okay, tomorrow Rachel will be on. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. This Dope Living TV Live. Y'all have a great evening, all right? Peace.
Peace.
Whether in the house or outside, you know that we gon' do it. Make a wrong decision, turn around and still get through it. When you say the name, you know it's us and what we doing. So turn it on and let the bass get moving. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Dope Living TV. Yeah. We got it all. Come and see. Yeah. Dope Living TV. Oh. Dope Living TV. Oh.